Because I don't really care anymore, cause motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all your bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day you get paid to the 5-year sentence. Assistant. Until you forget a bitch, cause when the bomb is say, motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all your bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day you get paid to the 5-year sentence. Assistant. Do you forget bitches when the bomb is say, and also, empty colostomies or ileostomies. That's a mega through the holes of about a dozen cc's. That's milliliters, regular mathematics. Some CNAs deal with detox and drug addicts, some alcoholics. Some crackheads try to break the lace and to get high on this. I've been checking a couple times and punched in the nose. They've been in and shitting on and they call me bro. I was an empty containers full of urine. That's a too big goes your peel and bladder. Just keep it thin. Fuck, that would suck to have a tube up my dick. With a tube the size of an inch thick. But shit is cool, I got plenty more. Some bitches with me needs more than food in a grocery store. You with a bitch cause I ain't gonna say, and you know I keep cocks like a cuss. Motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all your bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day you get paid to the 5-year sentence. Assistant. Until you forget the bitch cause when the bomb is say, motherfucker, I'm a CNA. Let me hear all your bitches say if you are a CNA. Just work until the day we get paid to the 5-year sentence. Assistant. Until you forget bitch cause when the bomb is say,
What's up? What's up, everybody, and welcome back to PSA from a CNA. I am your host with the most, the blessed and highly favorite Franko the Pan. Thank you for spending this a little bit, a smidgen, just the tiniest bit of your Wednesday evening with your boy. I truly appreciate it. Shout out to all the first and last time listeners. Shout out to everybody who is currently working second shift. Shout out to everybody who is currently on their way into third shift, because as you know, the motto of this podcast is I hope to never have to work that shit myself. How's everybody doing on this wonderful Wednesday evening? Post, comment, all that good shit. What's up, John? Welcome back to the fray. Welcome back to the comment section. Maryland, Lee, how you doing? How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody is good, fed good, paid good, fully hydrated, all that good shit. You feel me? All right. You know what I was thinking about? So yesterday, out of nowhere, right? My city just cut off the electricity to like my entire street. And mind you, it feel like it's like 98 degrees outside. So out of nowhere, they just cut the electricity off. It wasn't like a warning, or they didn't give us like a notice or like a friendly text or some shit like that. I just in the middle of playing Monopoly on the PS5, electricity just goes off. To which I'm like, okay. At first, you do the regular stuff, make sure, go check the breaker box, make sure it's not something inside your house or some shit like that. Then you go out to the street, make sure it's not just your house. If it's just your house, then you fucked up. But if it's the whole block, then something else is going on. So, I did all the regular shit I was supposed to do. And then I saw the consumer people cutting. They was doing some work on the power lines. Apparently they was trimming. They was trimming like over. They was trimming like tree branches that had like grown in between like power lines or some shit. And apparently you have to like cut the power off to do that. I don't know why. I don't know. Well, I guess power lines are active up there. But I would hope nobody would like take metal scissors that close to power lines, but who the fuck knows? So the power was off. And I was just sitting there. Now, lucky for me, I own a backup generator and a portable generator. I have a backup generator in my house, and I have a portable generator in my car. That makes it a little bit easier for me. So I was able to run some fans off of that, keep the phones charged. Plus, I have my truck, which has. I'm lucky enough to have one of the pickup trucks with a home style outlet in it, which is super dope. If y'all ever get the chance, go to your local. I think most stores sell them. They sell like converters. So they sell like how am I trying to say this? You can go to your local store, and you know the part where you plug in to the outlet in your car, where you plug into like the cigarette outlet, or you know what I'm saying, where you put in your phone charger, like that port. They sell like house outlets. Like how, you know what I'm saying, like a plug or an outlet. They sell portable one of those. They sell portable ones of those that you can just stick into your little lighter thing, and you have like an outlet that's just like in your house. I recommend everybody have one of those in their car. You know what I'm saying? It's very helpful and convenient. But anyway, so the power is out. I'm sitting there running on reserves and backups and all this other shit. And then I got to thinking, like, the one time I was at work in a nursing home, and for some reason the power went out. I can't remember why. I don't know if it was like a storm. I don't know if it was like a rainstorm or a snowstorm or just construction, but all I know is that the power to my nursing home went out. And this was like, it was really weird because I always work first shift. So as soon as I came in to work, which is like fucking 7 o'clock in the morning, the power was just off, which is fucking strange. But okay, so my facility had backup generators. The backup generators only worked like this one red outlet in every every resident's room. So the water heater wasn't working, so we couldn't do hot water. Okay. So and the lights was barely coming on. Only the emergency lights was on. None of the TVs was working, and we have to now get people. We now have to get people bed baths. Either they gotta have like a cold or room temperature bed bath, or like they gave us like this small. We had like this small ass microwave, right? We had like this small ass microwave on the floor, and people was taking like pans of water from, mind you, in this facility we have like 16 through like 18 people to do just by ourselves. So we are taking pans of water. We are taking like small ass pans of water to this microwave, warming it up, then running it back down to the room to make that stretch into like these into these bed baths, which is really just hoe baths at this point. And fucking, and it was, oh man. Imagine being in one of those down bad ass nursing homes that's already understaffed, and residents is already crazy because you work on a dementia floor. Now the power is out. There is no hot water. You have to run cold water down to a microwave to heat that up. Fucking run that back to the room, doing all this shit in semi darkness because the sun is just coming out. Fucking, I was just sitting there remembering, like, man, that shit was awful. You don't really like. What up, Joey, baby? What's good? You don't really like appreciate electricity until it's gone. This is like my how can I? This is like my second or third time like really like getting that message. Well, really like feeling that like fucking. I don't know, like we so used to like having electricity, like when it was taken from me, I was not in a state of panic because if I lived by myself, then it wouldn't have been a big deal. But I got other people here, but like it's a good thing that I have like a backup plan or backup contingencies for like when shit like that happens. Mind you, I don't think that nursing home had like I don't think my old job had like backup contingencies or like a backup plan for like when the electricity went out, because I think we was really just winging it by the seat of our asses. So. But we got it done. You know what I'm saying? Annoying as it was, definitely was slower than the usual day, which is saying something because once again we have like 16 fucking people to do. But yeah, don't nobody at the beginning of the shift. Don't nobody want to be without power at the beginning of the shift. Like, I'm already tired. I don't fucking want to be here. And now I don't have electricity to do my job. Listen. Some people some of your more uppity coworkers will look down on you for like watching TV during your shift, or like listening to music, or whatever the fuck. Now I don't walk around with like headphones on because I do need to like, you do need to like hear like if a resident like fall or scream or something like that. But I am watching your TV. I am sorry, nurse. Like, of course, you sit there and you talk to your residents and all, you know what I'm saying? You talk to your residents. You don't really do that in the morning for most people because, contrary to popular belief, most residents aren't like morning people. Some are even pissed at you that you're waking them up so early when they really don't want to be. But for the ones who are friendly, you talk to them, and you know what I'm saying, you make conversation out of that. But for the people who aren't friendly like that, who don't want to talk to you, they just want you to do what you got to do and get the fuck up out of there. Look, I am watching your TV, okay? You not watching it, and I need something to keep me entertained while I do my work. I feel like it's a fair exchange. Like, it's not like I came in there and just, while you was in the middle of watching Jeopardy or some shit, I just came in there and changed the channel. But like, fuck you. But like, fuck it. Like, I'm fucking watching your TV. Like, I am a dude. I discovered my love for HGTV from working at a nursing home. I had never watched an episode of anything off of HGTV before I started working at a nursing home. Now, I probably can flip a damn house my damn self. Okay? Like, fuck all that. What else? Golden Girls. Look, I never used to watch Golden Girls until I started working. Until I started working at a nursing home. Never watched the episode of the Golden Girls. Now, I am a huge fan. I know almost every episode. I'm like, I see why this is a classic. This show is hilarious and it's timeless. That show is still funny to this day. To this day. And all of them is dead. Yeah, all of them is dead. Oh, man, what else? Supernatural. No, wait. Charmed and Supernatural. Fucking clutch. First of all, they was always on when I got to work. Merit, thank you, TNT, okay? TNT coming through in the clutch. If you don't know what channel that is, bitch, find it. Okay, it's a good channel. All right, TNT can come through in the clutch. All right, start off with some episodes of Charmed. All right, I've seen every episode of Charmed because of TNT. I ain't watched that shit on the WB. Okay, I watched the reruns on TNT. Okay, just like Supernatural. All right, I didn't watch Supernatural on the CW or the WB. Okay, I watched the reruns on TNT, and that show is fan-fucking-tastic. All right, both of those shows. Charmed, what was that, 8 seasons? Fucking Supernatural, fucking 55 seasons. Who the fuck knows? They've been killing demons and angels for a long-ass time. All right, it wasn't nowhere. It wasn't no. They ended just the way they were supposed to. All right, fucking fighting God. All right, that's the only place they had left to go. All right? Fucking fighting God. That's so fucking funny. It was just like, fuck it. This the last season. We ain't got nobody left. To beat up but God. Let's do this shit. All right. Oh man. Oh man. Did Jerry Springer, my residence watch. We usually turn like our residents watch pretty much anything that's on Fox. Like between the hours of like 12 and 3, between the hours of 12 and 3, the TV was pretty much the main, well, let's say the group TV was on Fox, watching Jerry Springer, Steve Wilkos, and any of those judge shows, which is weird because like it's very hard to like get people to like watch something in unison, and I feel like I've only been able to do that at the nursing home that I work at, which was primarily black with a couple of white residents sprinkled in. But even the white residents was liking they was liking Judge Judy and like Judge Mathis and all the other stuff. So it wasn't like it was never like an argument over what channel the TV should be on. Like we all watching Jerry Springer or we all watching Judge Mathis or whatever the fuck, whatever ratchet shit was on. We all watching it. We love it, which is good because we park them in like the lunchroom or whatever. Everybody eat and watch all they shit, and then we'll just like go to like a resident's room, cut their TV on, whatever the fuck we wanted to watch, and then feed a resident in there, and just watch some fucking Supernatural or Golden Girls, whatever the fuck was on the TV. I fucking man, I watched some good ass TV. I discovered some good ass shit. Oh yeah, I discovered my love for Hallmark movies in nursing homes. I had never watched a Hallmark movie in my life until I started working at a nursing home. I was like, to be honest, I needed that. I will say that's one of the good things about me working at a nursing home. I discovered Hallmark movies, which was what I needed because I spent most of my days watching shit from like the ID channel or like or like serial killer documentaries and shit on YouTube. So I needed like stuff from the Hallmark channel to like balance this shit out. I needed some shit with a happy ending. And if you've ever watched anything from the Hallmark channel, you know that the Hallmark channel only deals in happy endings forever. No matter what happens at the beginning, it's gonna end with the guy getting the girl, or the girl getting the guy, or old girl get her memories back. You know, some kind of happy ending, which is what you need. You need that. You need the palate cleanser after you done watch 8 serial killers eat and behead like 2 children, the entire family, and then the dog, and she'd be like, okay, we need a couple Hallmark movies to like cleanse the palate, like clear this out. So I will 100% give that to my nursing home job. Definitely. I never was a fan. Like, I would sit down and like watch, like, residents really well, depending on the nursing home, because I worked my first nursing home was, like I said, primarily black. It had a couple of white residents in there, a couple of Latina. In there, like, everybody. I've never myself been like a huge fan. I've watched Jerry Springer and Steve Wilkos and all those judge shows like here and there, but I wasn't like really a fan of that. But like those residents was like fans. They needed it. Turn the channel. That's like they crack. Got to see it. And then I started working at an assisted living facility that was primarily white. Those people, their taste was not as ratchet. Let's say that. It was more like the TV was more. They liked movies, but they also liked what's that channel with all the black and white movies on? I think it's like Turner Classic or something like that. Just like the old stereotypical channels where the lady always talks like this, and hey doll, and all, just, you know what I'm saying, just some just like some real like 1940s shit or something like that. Anything is better than walking in on them watching porn. That is funny, Joey. CNA CMT here. Thank you for that. Thank you, Chelsea, for watching my stuff. I truly appreciate it. You know what's funny about that, Joey? My first job had like my first job. I shouldn't even be admitting this, but I don't work there now, so it don't even matter. My first job, the residents could have if like the residents had like tablets or computers or something like that, then they could have like the Wi-Fi password, right? But the Wi-Fi had like blockers on it that stopped you. I think it stops you from like accessing porn websites. At least like the big ones like Pornhub and all this other stuff. But this is only for like my male residents, because they was the only ones who asked me. They always wanted workarounds, because you know what I'm saying, male residents still like titties and vagina, of course. So they wanted to see it, and residents just hate being treated like kids. Like anyone, like I'm fucking 80 years old. If I want to see some titties, let me see some titties. Like, fucking, what harm is it gonna do? So, for a very select few, who I knew for a fact wasn't like fucking child molesters or some shit like that in their past life or whatever the fuck. And we was cool, and I knew they could keep a secret. I would be like, look, just download Twitter. Just download Twitter and follow these accounts. Or I would be like, well, it's blocking Pornhub, but have you tried this site or this site? Man, I know, like, I also taught them how to hide it, because some of their family members will come in and like be looking at their tablets and shit, and I ain't want them to have to like explain that shit to like their daughters or whatever the fuck. So I just been like, look, when your people come in, just hit this incognito and all this other shit and hide. They was real good at it. I was a couple dudes like saving grace in there. Like, dude, I was like, I understand it, because they up in here, they really was pissed. They was like, dude, they up in here treating me like I'm a fucking child. Like I raised such and so how many kids. I had a fucking, you know what I'm saying, I had a house, car, paid my bills and taxes and all this other shit just to come in here and be treated like a fucking child. And I was sympathetic with that, because I would hate that. If I'm old, I didn't choose to be in this nursing home, but here I am. But don't treat me like I'm a fucking kid in here. Like, if I want to see some titties up in here, let me see some titties. Like, what the fuck is the big deal? Especially if, now some old dudes is like fucking creeps, but for the other ones who just are fucking adults, you know what I'm saying? You let them have a little, you know what I'm saying? Let them have some dignity from time to time, huh? Fucking, I don't know. But it is crazy walking in on a resident. The only thing I won't say weird, but it is scarring. Only thing like weirder than walking in on a resident watching porn, which ain't even like weird. It's just funny, at least to me. Some white bread like conservative person. Oh, what? How could you watch this filth? Oh, whatever. But the times I walked in and caught like a male resident watching porn, it's been fucking hilarious. Plus, I'll be like, let me see. I'll be like, what you up in here watching? What's your taste, old man? And it's always like some big titty, big booty thing, and they're like, oh yeah, you a whole freak in here. I would rather walk in on a resident watching porn than walk in on a resident like having full-blown sex or like getting oral sex any day of the week. Please be watching porn in here, because I'd rather have that than you be up in here going to town on Mrs. Johnson and that old taco. Like, oh man, that's so. Let me not even think about that. All right, y'all. Look, I got to get up out of here, but this has been a fun episode. Look, if you haven't already, please like and follow this page so you can be notified of the next time that I go live, which will be this Friday with a brand new episode of Bitchin' by the Bar. If you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Franko the Pen. And you can follow me on Threads, also, brand new app, on at Franko the Pen. Everybody there, y'all might as well come sign up too. And you can follow me on Twitter at OMGFranko, but be warned, it gets a little X-rated up over there. If you're vaccinated, stay carded up, and if you're not, stay tested. I truly appreciate it. This has been another episode of PSA from a CNA. I am Franko the Pen. I love you all, and I will see you guys next week with a brand new episode. Joey, I'm out of here. I love you, Joey.